Welcome back. This is John for Lockdown SEO, and today we're talking about should you go for keywords that have little to no search volume. Before we get into today's video, if you could do me a favor, give this video a thumb up. That'll help YouTube surface this video in its mysterious ranking algorithm. All right, now today's topic. Should you go for keywords that have zero or very low search volume, according to whatever tool that you're using, whether it's Ahrefs, SEMrush, KW Finder, Moz, or whatever it is? All right, the short answer to this is if you think that it's something that your audience would be interested in, then you should probably go for it. And the reason being, these keyword tools give you estimates. They don't give you the actual search volume from Google. These are strictly estimates. Now, what do they base this data on? So I know that at one point, some of these SEO tools were buying clickstream data from antivirus software like Avast, meaning they were tracking what people typed into Google and clicked, and they were getting that data and using that for estimates. Now, what are some of the tools using now? I really couldn't tell you off the top of my head. It's not Keyword Planner from Google's Keyword Planner. Like I said, they're using other methods to estimate what type of keyword activity it is. But I can tell you anecdotally that in the past we've for clients done content that was for keywords that had a 0 to 10 search volume, estimated search volume. And the true numbers are those pieces of content get a lot of views and people were searching those. Now the estimated keyword volume on those words now, on those keywords now, is different. But when we first put it in there, it looked like no one was searching for it, but that was untrue. We were actually getting a lot of searches for that. In fact, there's one client we did a piece of content for that originally said it was, I think, like 0 to 10 people searching it per month, but we were getting 800 visits a month on that piece of content from Google. So that, doesn't add up. So my advice to you is, if you have a number that seems low, it might not be as low as it seems. It might not be as low as it seems in reality. The only way to know is to really, create that piece of content, create that blog post, create that resource page, try and rank it, and see what happens. See if that number is correct. And another thing too, I know that everybody gets fixated on the big keywords, the ones that have the most search volume. Those are often the most competitive. The ones that have like 1 or 2 words as the keyword and you're going for those, oftentimes they have the most competition. There's other companies that are doing everything that they can to rank those, and you'll often see, if you look at tools like Ahrefs, that the pages that are ranking near the top, they're on sites that have a really strong domain authority, meaning they have a lot of links pointing toward that site. They might have a lot of links pointing toward that particular page, meaning that it's going to be more difficult for you to build up your particular site, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have a really strong backlink profile yet. But my advice is create that content anyway, because you never know how it's going to take off, and you never know what's going to be your breakout piece of content that earns you a lot of links, because just creating more content is going to give you more chances to get links and to get traffic to your site. And the more people that you have coming to your site, the more pieces of content that you're ranking for, the more likely it is that somebody's going to reference that content and link to it. And the easier it is going to be for your link builders to go out and acquire links to your site if you have a lot of content, if you have a big library of content. But that's my advice. Don't discount those smaller keywords. All right, I hope that answers this question. My name is John Locke, my business Lockdown SEO. If you have a question that you would like to see answered, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. I would be happy to answer that. And again, give this a thumb up and a subscribe. I'm here making videos at least once a week. And that's all I have for now. Until next time, peace.